Here are my picks for this week's most interesting pops. Let's get started. We start with a lovely face from Hiền at Hoáng Spa. Hoáng is becoming one of my favorite spas to watch. Although she shared the video on YouTube on Christmas Day, she just recently shared it on her Facebook page to make this week's recap. Other recent videos on her YouTube are just as great. Her two-part series of THY is a must-watch. Huyền is very efficient with her needle and squeeze technique. I just adore her. Be sure to look in the description to get the link to the full video. I stopped the preview when she reached the glabella. Speaking of glabellas, I know y'all watched THY's glabella, but have you seen Thu Hien's glabella? I may be impartial to this area of the face, but these pops are amazing and Hien does an amazing job. The glabella is a small, smooth area of skin in the middle of the forehead, between the eyebrows and just above the nose. It's also known as the nasion. The oil gland activity in the T-zone area may be higher than elsewhere on the skin, and so this may result in increased incidence and severity of breakouts. This results in fantastic pops. I know, it seems strange to be excited about watching another person's misery. I just love watching pimple popping. If it is already happening, I don't think it is wrong to enjoy it. Please don't treat us pop watchers like we are one step above a serial killer. This next clip is from THY Beauty and Spa. It is so enjoyable. I have edited it down and it might have came out a little rough. The good news is, you can follow the link to the full video. Here she uses cotton buds. In other videos, she uses loop tools and fingertips. I don't know enough about this spa, but it must be different technicians using their preferred methods. The videos never show the faces of the techs, so it is just a guess. I like that she gets these out in 1 or 2 squeezes, uses the buds correctly, and basically just plows through this face, not wasting a lot of time. Here she uses lancets to open the pores. If you look down in the description area, you will see a link to my Amazon affiliate store. I have these lancets listed there. I have used them, and they come in handy for a number of uses, not just for pores. Here we have something a little different, a blackhead inside the ear. It is important to note that the blackhead is located in the outer canal and not deep inside where it could cause more pain and damage. You can easily identify its location by 2 factors. Firstly, the hair follicles grow near the affected area. Secondly, any attempt to dig around inside the inner canal could cause tenderness and discomfort. I don't know if any of you watch ear cleaning like I do, but I have never seen a blackhead this deep in and this big. Go watch the full video. You won't regret it. Look at that hole. Wow. Over on Facebook, NASA Spa has a video of some awesome steatocystomas. There's a lady on YouTube comments that always forgets how to spell these, so she calls them Seattle Tacomas. You can tell these are right on the surface by how the needle barely even penetrates the skin. Seattle Tacomas don't hurt. They do itch sometimes. Sometimes I think I can feel them getting larger by the itchness. If you squeeze on them to try to relieve that itchiness, you can bust them under the skin. Sometimes that will cause them to get infected. Not always, but it can happen. Again, over at Facebook, my Linh Spa has this groovy little video. These are some top-notch pops. She hasn't uploaded on YouTube for a few weeks, but the other tech, Lamb, has some good ones on his YouTube channel. Lynn is very popular because her technique is so careful and clean. Lastly, we have Lone with some splendid back acne, or backne as some like to call it. They aren't super impressive, but steady and mesmerizing. And let's face it, body acne just hits differently. My youngest son inherited his bad acne from his father. I would sit on the back steps under the sunlight to get all of his back acne. I felt bad for him, but I was in heaven. They weren't like these, deep down in the pore. They sat right on top, hard little rocks, and most of them I could scrape out with my fingernail. Yes, I was gloved. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching. You people stay warm out there.